Okay, the topic is rights. First, the topic is the question would be define fundamental rights. And since this is a 16-mark question, we start with the meaning of rights. Rights are the claim that socially recognized that are socially recognized to make life happy, contented, and progressive. ಅಂದರೆ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದೇನು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Rights are nothing but the claims that are socially recognized to make life happy. Rights are indispensable for the development of human being. No civilized life is possible without rights. They give meaning to our life. Aristotle, okay, so first of all, first 4 5 lines you have to write about what is right. So what is a right? It is something which is socially recognized, okay, something which is accepted socially to make your life happy, contented, and progressive. Your life has to be happy, contented, and progressive. So you can make it HCP in the first sentence would be HCP. What is required for you for your life to be happy, contented, and progressive? You require rights. Rights. It is socially recognized by socially recognized, and it makes your life happy, contented, and progressive. Rights are indispensable for the development of human being. Okay, this is the second line. No civilized life is possible without rights, and they give meaning to our life. These are the 4 lines. The first point will have it makes your life happy, contented, and happy. And second, it is indispensable. And third is no civilized life is possible without rights. It's not possible to have a civilized kind of rights life. And it also gives meaning to our life. Okay. Aristotle said, life is not mere living, but living well. So, life, Aristotle has a saying. Okay, what does he say? Is life just living? Is it enough if you just live? No. It means that it has to be, you have to live well. Life is living well. And they provide adequate opportunities to develop our personality. Rights are primary conditions of freedom, happiness, progress, and order. So, if you require freedom, happiness, progress, and order, it is called as it is a meaningful life. Okay, that's what you can see. Rights are outer conditions needed for inner development of an individual. Now, this can be a very meaningful line. Okay, if you need inner development, if you need inner happiness, then rights are the outer conditions that are required for the individual. Absence of unnecessary restraint in freedom of individual is the basis of right. Why do you need rights? So first you say what is right in the first para, what is rights, you say all that, and then you say why do you need rights? Absence of unnecessary restraint of freedom. Right, your freedom, you have something called as freedom for your life, freedom in life, and if you have unnecessary restraint, will it look good? No, it will not look good. So absence of such unnecessary freedom is called as rights. Rights are social conditions necessary for the development of the individual personality. The social conditions required for the development of individual personality is called as rights. Rights are privileges enjoyed by citizens of the state and sanctioned by the law. In modern society, state is the place where rights are originated. The state respects, protects, and regulates these rights. So, state in what is a state? State is a place where rights are originated. Rights ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಒರಿಜಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿನ್ನ ರೈಟ್ಸ್, ನಿನ್ನ ಹಕ್ಕನ್ನು ನೀನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಚಲಾಯಿಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್. So this becomes the introduction part of the rights. Ah. So for the meaning of the state, we have a small 2 words. It is himap or rips. So under this, you will be covering all the topics wherein H refers to, it is HIMAP or rips. H refers to happy. That is the first sentences. Rights are the claims that are socially recognized to make life happier. I is indispensable. Rights are indispensable for the development of the human being. M, indispensable for the development of human being. And M means it gives meaning to our life, and meaning, and no civilized life is possible without rights. A refers to Aristotle. Aristotle once said as life is not just living, it is living well. And P refers to opportunities. It provides us with equal opportunity. O, rights are outer conditions needed for inner development of an individual. Okay. And absence, R refers to the rights again. R refers to right or restraint. So a restraint or unnecessary restraint on your freedom of restraint on the freedom of the individual is the basic need of a right. And I refers to individual personality. Right is a social condition necessary for the development of individual personality. P refers to privileges. So rights are not what? Rights are nothing but the privileges enjoyed by the citizens of the state and the sanctions of the law in the modern society. In the modern society. Okay. Next, P refers to place. Okay, state is a place. You can take a clue from a previous letter. Place. So place. State is a place where rights originate. And last but not the least, the state refers to it's a duty of the state to respect, protect, and regulate these rights. This becomes the introduction. Introduction is three-letter himap or rips. So you can remember this. So next we go. Next part will be we go to the introduction of fundamental rights. You before this you name all the rights, all the rights, all the rights are before this you name all the rights. The fundamental rights are classified into civil rights, political rights, economic rights, fundamental rights, human rights. Okay, so these are the basic rights that are explained. So you can remember these rights, and if you want you can form a code word for this also. The civil rights, the political rights, economic rights, fundamental rights, and human rights. Okay, these are the fundamental rights which you have to mention. And then next you go to the definition of fundamental rights. For the definition of fundamental right, you can always have a code word, or as we always do, you can have a code word 3441234. So the fundamental rights comes under the part 3 of our constitution, but according to the 44th amendment made in the year 1978, it was the right for property was deleted, which has now become a legal right. The fundamental right generally covers from 12 to 35, and this fundamental right is applicable not only to the citizens of India but to the aliens as well. No, not just the few of the, not all the fundamental rights, but few of the fundamental rights are not only applicable for citizens of India but for aliens as well. So the constitution, the rights, the fundamental rights are basically divided into 6 parts. So we start with E. E is E stands for, you can use the code word EF Shodh Shiksha. Okay, this EF means the person called as E and F. E and F ಅನ್ನೋರಿಬ್ರು ಶೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಇದು ಕೋಡ್ ವರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ E stands for equality. Equality is covered. So one clue which you can remember is all the rights ends with even numbers. So that is one clue you can remember. ಓಕೆ, ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗೋದು ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 14 to 18. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ 19 to 22. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು 23 ಇಂದ 24 ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಶೋಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಧರ್ಮ, ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 3 articles again under this. So that is 25 to 28. Next, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಎಜುಕೇಷನಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, 29 to 30. ಒಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ರೆಮಿಡೀಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 32. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಅ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೇ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಆರ್ ಕವರ್ಡ್ under fundamental rights. Now next we will see how to study all this in detail. So first we will cover the first part of the fundamental rights, that is right to equality, covering 14 to 18. So here uh, as mentioned, I'm referring this to a picture with a person. He has 14 hair, and we will name the eyes as 15, we'll name his hands as 16 and his legs as 17, and the title, he has a title and I'll name this at 18. So 14 refers to head, which is equal to everyone. All of us have same kind of head, so you can, it has 14 hairs, that's how you can remember. So article 14 refers to equality. Article 15. Article 15 is as eyes. Eyes, it means that you're looking at everyone in a same way. You're not discriminating people. So Article 15 comes under discrimination. Next we go to 16. 16 we have named as hands. Hands refers to employment. Employment. So therefore we can say 16 is employment. Okay. Employment, that is it provides equal opportunities in terms of public employment, then there shall be no discrimination in the terms of grounds, race or religion, caste, gender, place of birth, etc. But the state has the rights to discriminate and favor the back classes in the citizens. Okay, this is the Article 16. I forgot to mention about Article 14 and 15. Article 14, it confers that all citizens are equal before law and have equal protection under law. So equality, that is equality. They are equal before law and has equal protection under law. Equality before law means that all are equal in the eyes of law. That means everyone will be looked equally in the eyes of law and nobody is above the law. Equal protection law means that there should be equal treatment of similar circumstances. When there's equal protection of law, then it means that there is equality under similar circumstances. Next is the Article 15. Article 15 prohibits any discrimination by the states towards the citizens on grounds of race, religion, caste, gender, place of birth. So this, as we mentioned, 15 refers to discrimination. There shall be no discrimination based on race and gender, and it throws open public places like shops and wells to all the citizens. There will be no discrimination done. Article 16 is employment. So it provides equality in terms of employment, but the state has the right to discriminate by providing equal opportunities for the backward classes. 17 we have named the legs as 17. We touch the elders' feet, so we can think this as a keyword for untouchability. So it provides the practice of, prohibits the practice of untouchability in any forms. Those who practice untouchability will be severely punished. This is Article 17. Now 18 refers to title. Title means it prohibits the state from conferring titles like Rao Bahadur, His Highness, etc. on its citizens. However, it may award military or civil distinctions like Prerna Veer Chakra, Bharat Ratna, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Shri, etc. So the state cannot conferring any titles like Rao Bahadur, etc., His Highness and those, but there are awards the person can be named after awards. So this is one of the important articles to be remembered. These right for equality. Next we shall go to right to freedom. Okay, and next article will be Article 19. So how do you remember Article 19? When did we get freedom? In the year 1947. So we got freedom in the year 1947. So remember this, free is Article 19. So based on this, so after freedom, what is the main motto we are getting? Swachh Bharat. Swachh Bharat you can remember by Saf, right? It is one, if it is one of your, you can consider it is one of your right. Saf, right, is was the keyword for the types of freedom you have. So we got freedom in the year 1947. So free, under free you get 19. So article 19 talks about the right for freedom. What are the types of freedom we have? Right for speech and expression, assemble peacefully without arms, to form associations, to move freely without the within anywhere in the country, to reside and settle down in any part of the country, and T stands for trade, to practice any profession or trade. So this is the keyword for Article 19. So our next article will be Article 20, which says that no person shall be Article 20. Article 20. The highlight would be right for personal life and liberty. So here you can consider, as you can take an example of a 2020 match where a batsman is allowed to only play only once and he can get out only once. So this is one example. That means that's a key word you keep, that if a person makes an offense he can be punished only once. So this is the related to Article 20. So Article 20 says that no person shall be arrested when law is not in operation. No person shall be punished more than once for the same offense. So no person shall be forced to give evidence against himself. So this is Article 20. This is how you remember Article 20. This is the key word. So one offense, one punishment, and he shall not be. When law is in, one more key thing you need to remember is, no, no person can be arrested when law is not operational. When law is not operational, okay. So this is one thing, this is one thing, and this is one thing. These are the, you have 3 points to write. So no person shall be arrested when law is not operational, and one person shall be punished at least only once for the whatever offense he is done, and he shall not be forced to give against evidence against himself. This is Article 20.